Hey, Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to improve your throwing accuracy instantly. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. This very first tip is really going to help you. I know it helped me when I picked this up. It's funny, actually, one time, I was struggling with my accuracy. This was when I was a youth player, and my throws to first base were kind of all over the board. And so one day my dad asked me, what are you looking at? When you field the ground ball at shortstop and you come up and you're in your throwing position, what are you looking at? And I told him, I'm looking at the first baseman. I'm not looking at, the right fielder. I'm looking at the first baseman. No duh, right? And he said, that right there is your problem. So here's the tip: aim small, miss small. And what I mean by that, this is a huge game changer for me, no matter what position you are, even if you're just warming up playing catch. But if you're a pitcher on the mound, if you're an infielder, if you're an outfielder throwing to bases, if you're a catcher throwing to second base, trying to hose him out there when he's trying to steal, aim small, miss small, all right? What I mean by that is my problem was I'd field the ground ball and I'd come up to throw and I would look at the first baseman. But what happens if I miss my target? Because I was a youth player, I'm not that good, right? What happens if I miss the first baseman? I could be 3 feet over his head. I could be 3 feet this way, 3 feet this way, in the dirt, or even more than 3 feet, right? And so what's better than looking just at the first baseman is look at his glove. So he's standing out there getting ready. He's got his glove out. Look at his glove. But what's even better than looking at his glove, if you just look at his glove, you might miss in here. But if you look at a particular spot in his glove, if you look right here, then if you miss, you're gonna be right in here, okay? So that's just a quick tip on accuracy, but it really helped me. And it's something you have to think about when you're in practice. It's easy to get carried away with just, I know how it is. You go through the motions, you feel the ground ball, and you might think that you're aiming small, but really you're just looking at your target. Or when you're playing catch, you're kind of talking with your buddies, and really you're just looking at his general direction. Try to really laser in on it, right? Similar to, an Olympic sharpshooter, they're not looking at just a small little bullseye, right? That's too big of an area to look at. Their misses are going to be huge. They're finding one particular tiny spot in that bullseye. So if they miss that one spot, they're still in the bullseye. So aim small, miss small. The next tip I got for you is throw it, don't aim it. And this is, again, from my experience when I was younger, at second base, I would field the ground ball and it was a rocket at me and I was really good with my glove. So I'd field the ground ball and he would still be, only a third of the way down the line. So I had a ton of time. So I got into a couple bad habits. One is I would pat my glove over and over and over like that because I was afraid to make a bad throw. I was kind of prolonging that throw, putting it off for as long as possible. But I was nervous, so I'd field that ground ball. I wouldn't want to throw it away. And so instead of having a loose arm action, loosey-goosey, the way we're supposed to be, right? This is a game. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself. Even if you make a mistake and err, it happens, right? This is a game of failure. Instead of thinking that way, instead of being free and easy and loose, I would tense up and I'd field the ball and, I hope that I don't throw this away. And I would do the glove pat thing. And then I would pretty much bring the ball by my ear and I would aim it. I was short arming it. I was aiming it. I was pushing it, whatever you want to call it, but I wasn't throwing it, okay? This is not a throw. This is like a shot put. This is a push. So I encourage you, if you want to improve your accuracy, guys, realize on the baseball field, physical mistakes are okay. They can happen. The thing you want to avoid is the mental mistake. So if you get a ground ball hit your way and you don't know what to do with it, let's say there's a runner on first base, you're the shortstop, and you field the ground ball, there's no outs, and instead of turning the double play, you throw the ball to first base or something. If you're making mental mistakes, that's not good. But you got to understand, physical mistakes happen, even to big league players, even to college players. So, you might feel like an idiot at first if you throw the ball in the dirt and, it gets past the first baseman or whatever. But everybody makes mistakes, guys, and you're going to make more of them the more that you think about making a mistake and being short. So don't aim the ball, throw the ball. Look at your target. The biggest thing, look at your target. If I'm throwing to you, I'm not going to get all nervous and tense and tighten here and bring it back and push it. I'm going to look at my target. I'm going to pick out a small point, and then I'm just going to throw the baseball. I'm going to follow my throw, which we'll get to in a second, but I'm going to throw the baseball, not aim it. The next tip is point and pronate. What I mean by that, I'm going to put the ball down, but so many coaches say, hey, follow through, follow your throw. You field the ground ball, follow your throw. And what they're really talking about is after you release the ball, you take a couple steps and you're following your throw. But something that they a lot of the times don't teach is what your hand does as you release the ball. So when we go into our throwing motion and our arm gets up here into our arm slot and we throw the ball, our hand doesn't stay like this the entire time. and it also doesn't spin this way like this. This is supination. What it actually does is it turns outward or pronation. So that's what we need to do. What I'd recommend, point and pronate. What I mean by that is when you throw the ball, focus on pointing your fingers. See how my fingers are pointing towards you? Point your fingers towards your target and pronate. Now you don't want to think about, you're not flipping an omelet or a pancake or something. You're not flipping it like this. It's not that much. It's just a gradual, little tiny minutia thing. But point and pronate, and then obviously finish with your nose, your chin, your chest all over that front knee, your glove kind of relaxed here. But point and pronate towards your target. If you point your fingers at your target, you're going to instantly be more accurate. The last tip when it comes to accuracy is remain in control. All right, whether you're a pitcher, whether you're an infielder, outfielder, catcher, does not matter. There's a certain point where, like coaches always say, go 110%, give 110%. Well, when you're throwing, you can't. All you got is 100%. And even 100%, your max velocity sometimes, let's say that second base example, if I field the ball, it was a rocket, and I have plenty of time, why would I make a max velocity throw to first base? I'm gonna remain in control. I'm still gonna not, lollygag it over there. I'm still gonna get it over there with some zip on it, but remain in control. When you field a ground ball, when you have time, there's gonna be times when it's a bang, bang, close play, and you're gonna have to get it out in a hurry, and you're gonna have to really throw it as hard as you can. But most of the time, you're gonna have enough time to make the play. And baseball is a finesse game, right? You have to have some swag and some flow and some finesse. You have to be relaxed. So, make it look easy. Field the ball, keep it nice and loose, and then put a good throw, a good zip on the baseball, but remain in control, because the moment that we try too hard, try to throw the ball too hard, and we're going like this, well, look, my head pulled off, I ripped my front elbow this way, I'm releasing the ball over here, I'm pushing it to the right, and chances are I'm not gonna be very accurate, right? On the flip side, when we try to be all sheltered like this and push the ball and aim it, that's not good either. So find that happy medium, but being in control is better. Having an accurate throw as opposed to just being completely out of control, out of whack, out of balance. You're gonna be throwing the ball all over the place. But hopefully these tips have really helped. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I actually created what I like to call the Elite Velocity Protocol. This is 4 secrets that all high velocity throwers know that you don't know yet, but don't worry, it's 100% free. Just click on the very first link below this video in the description. That'll take you to a page. All I need is your email address, and then I'll give you access to the Elite Velocity Protocol. So go ahead and do that now. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're coming out with new baseball videos every single week, so hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. Last thing, get in the comment section and let me know what you'd like to see in future videos. That's all for now, and until next time, I'm out.